Hi, I have been sharing a lot of information lately about urinary incontinence, primarily because childbirth and aging can do a number on the female body. And so one of the things I'm concerned about is that a lot of women may be experiencing symptoms but suffering alone. And so that is not something that I want. So that's why I want to have a place where we can talk openly about it and I can help give you some solutions that can hopefully help. Now, I know for me, when I was pregnant and I was told to do a Kegel, or postpartum when I was told to do a Kegel, I never did them because I would do a couple and either feel exhausted or get bored or just forget. And so I did hear a few things that were helpful, like when you are stopped at a red light to do your Kegels. Okay, that can be helpful. Or when you are waiting in line at the grocery store, they are subtle, so no one else will know you're doing them. So that is something that you can do. But honestly, for me, I need something a little more tangible. And especially if you're not sure if you're doing a Kegel, I feel like it's helpful to get that feedback. So I decided to go buy Kegel balls. So I think the most important thing is if you're gonna get a Kegel ball, get one that has like a medical grade silicone that is gonna be safe for you to put inside your body. So I just ordered this, honestly, and it came in a unmarked box. It does say Kegel exercise weights and pelvic floor exercises. That's pretty benign. And so I'll just show you what's inside. So if you open the box, I will explain that in a sec. It has a nice little bag to keep it in. But what it is essentially this. So there's different weighted balls and they're in a little silicone sleeve that then you insert into your vagina up past your pelvic muscles, about 2 centimeters in past your vaginal opening. And then this hangs out. And so this allows you to then pull it out easily, remove it. Remember, it's not a one-way street. They're not gonna get lost in there if you do decide to use it without this sleeve, but this can be helpful for people. And so it also comes with 2 other balls and a water-based lubricant. The water-based lubricant doesn't have ingredients on it, so honestly, I haven't used it, but they do provide that. And then they also provide a little like 90-day sheet, which kind of tells you which weights to start and how to progressively move your way to heavier weights. So for me, I felt like this was helpful because it gave me something internal to do a Kegel against. You can put it at different areas within your vaginal canal to try and squeeze those different areas because you may be stronger or weaker at different areas. And then you can kind of isolate those different areas depending on where you put the ball. You can also just insert it and go about your day within your home. If you're really brave, you can go outside your home. Again, no one will know. But you can, sit, stand, do the dishes, make yourself some food, have a meal, because you're going to need to contract in order to make sure the balls stay in or stay up at the level that you initially put them in. And so that is going to require some abdominal, pelvic floor, and core contraction and stabilization that we've probably just gotten away from and we're not conscious about during the day. And so retraining that pelvic floor to engage, especially when we're doing certain activities like bending over, picking something up, that is really helpful. So just wanted to give you another option. And also, it's not just urinary incontinence that women can struggle with. Maybe you've had a child and you feel like you still look a few months pregnant. Maybe you are suffering from back pain. Maybe you are, struggling to get back to your regular exercise because your balance is off. I know going back to yoga for me right after having children was challenging. I really noticed the inequality and strength in my different sides, and that really affected my balance and my ability to do different exercises that I had no problem doing before. And so focusing on my pelvic floor and core muscles and re-engaging and strengthening that connection and fixing that pelvic floor dysfunction was super helpful and important for me. So I would encourage you, if you have any desire to, work on this, here's a way that you can start. So I hope that's helpful for you. Take care.